Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
What is going on, Axis Kids? Welcome to our Axis Kids Sunday service. I'm so happy you guys decided to hang out with us for a little bit today. We have a very, very special Sunday service for you today. You're going to see some familiar faces. It's not going to just be me. Don't worry, Indeed Hooper, you're still around, but I got an awesome surprise for you guys today. We got contacted by these guys called FEARBUSTERS. You know what? Actually, I'm not even going to introduce it to you guys. I'm going to hand it over to my buddy David, and he's going to introduce you guys to what we're going to be learning about today. David, you there?
Hey guys, it's David here, and I hope you're all doing well, and I'm here to bring you the introduction for today's new lesson. Today's new lesson is called FEARBUSTERS, where the Bible teaches us that we have nothing to fear because God is with us. So, I'm not going to be teaching you this lesson, but I have two good friends, Mo and Nick, who are going to be teaching you this lesson. Mo and Nick, here you go.
I love my job. Another day at FEARBUSTERS Inc. If you have a fear, we will bust them. What time is it? Where is... Really, Mo? You're always late. Why? This is such an important job. Well, look who decided to show up. Finally.
I knew you'd have something to say about that, but seriously, I can explain this time.
Well, this ought to be good. Let's hear it.
Okay, so you know how my hair always looks perfect?
Huh?
Exactly. Well, this morning when I woke up, there was a hair out of place.
Oh no, one hair out of place?
Oh, Nick, it was awful. I worked for an hour using all different types of hair gels and nothing worked. So finally, I had to cut the hair completely off. It was insane. It was ridiculous. And I guess this means my hair nightcap 6000 has a glitch in it.
Your what?
Oh, seriously, Nick. Oh my gosh, you know, my hair nightcap 6000, my latest invention. I've only shown you the prototype of it a gajillion times, remember? It's exclusively designed to keep every single hair in place, even while you're sleeping. Seriously.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that hair contraption of yours.
How could you forget? You would think that with my successful invention in history, I'd be able to engineer the perfect hairstyle, but I guess not. I don't know what to do, Nick.
Okay, Mo, okay. Listen, it does sound like you had a traumatic morning, but now we have some fears to bust. Great. 10 minutes late. We are running late. Let's get started, Mo.
You're right, Nick. You know what? You're right. All right. You know what? You're 100% right. And all right. It would be good to try and focus on something else. So let's get to work. I've got like a billion emails that I got to go through, and now I've got to figure out what went wrong with. I'm an engineer. I'm a professional.
Great. Let's get ready for our first case.
A letter? I wonder what it could be.
Here's the letter. Let's see what it says. Dear FEARBUSTERS, I need your help. I have a lot of fears. I've included a full list of everything I'm afraid of. Can you help me bust my fears?
Interesting. And what are some of the fears in the letter?
Well, let's see, Mo. There's a fear of spiders, clowns, loud noises, lima beans, snakes, homework, sushi, and monsters.
Oh, of course! Fear of monsters, classic! We'll have this one busted in no time. Now, since this is your specialty, do you want to take the lead on this one?
Well, sure, Mo. I am the monster expert and all. But there were so many more fears listed on here. Monsters wasn't the only one, Mo.
You know what, Nick? I think busting the fear of monsters seems like the perfect time for an experiment. I've got something right here. Leave it to me. I've got it under control. You know what? Actually, I think I have a file here somewhere. We'll just use some of the chemicals that, we have here, and we'll create some monster spray. Yeah, I got it. And then we can test it out to see if it really works. I'm so excited. This is going to be great. Monster spray. We'll put down the label too.
Well, okay, Mo. If you want to focus on creating a spray for monster fear, I guess I can help. What 2 ingredients do we need to mix together?
Not a clue. I don't know. We'll just mix some things until we get what we need. See, I've got it. Here, I've got it. Nick, no need to worry. I'll take care of everything. See, I have a couple of different ingredients here, and we will come up with the perfect monster spray. I'm sure of it.
Mo, stop! I don't think this is a good idea. I think we need to research just a little bit more. Don't you think?
No way. I think that was this monster spray mix. Oh, good gracious. Oh no, what I did wrong. It doesn't do anything other than stink. We'll have to chalk it up as a minor experimental setback. Oh, good gracious. Let's try this again, okay? Just hang on. Maybe these 2 will work. I don't know. Hang on a second. Oh gosh. Something went wrong. Hold on. Okay. It says here, all right. I'm not sure. All right, let's try this then. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. All right. Give it a whiff this time.
No way. I am not gonna smell anything that you make.
Fine. I'll just have to do a little whiff myself. Oh, good gracious. Oh, that is horrible. It's worse than the last one. No way we can market this as monster spray. Oh my goodness. All the research I've done. Nick, you're a scientist. What are we going to do now?
Well, if I learned anything from that, Mo, I'd say it's safe to conclude that this monster spray does not mix. And it doesn't work. This fear is so unbusted.
Yep, it's a no-go. 2 for 2 experiments failed. Looks like we're out of ideas.
And don't forget, Mo, about all the other fears on this list. I think we might need to check with the field team to handle all of these. Ugh.
You're right, Nick. This is a lot of fears for us to bust up here in our lab. We're going to need to check in with others for sure. I mean, we're really going to need some help here. We're going to need real major backup on this one.
You're right, Mo. Let me just sign in and connect with the field team on this one. Give me 1 minute.
Nick, this is going to take at least 1,500 hours to input for the field team. No plan! Hang on. I've got it. You run all these fears to the field team, right? And I'll stay here and notify them that you're coming.
Great idea. BRB.
Perfect. Let's see who's out in the field today. my hair. Goodness. Can't believe. Okay. Things intact. Okay. Great, they're all here. We've got Harper. She's the artsy one. Ooh, and Grant, who's the master of science and technology. I love his experiments. And of course we have Trey. He's the leader of the field team. Looks like the connection's a little slow today. Aha! There we go!
Hey guys, Field Agent Trey here. We're just getting the truck ready to head out, but before we go, it looks like we have a fear to bust, so let's see what we got. Whoa. Okay, wow. Hey, Grant, Harper, y'all need to come check this out.
What is this? A list of some fears to bust? I'm glad you called us in.
See spiders, clowns, loud noises, lima beans. Some of these make sense, some not so much. Fear can look a lot different for each person. Good thing we know how to bust this.
That's right. There's really only one thing that can bust all of these fears, and that's prayer. Prayer is talking to God and telling him what you need.
When you have something to fear, it's the best thing that you can do.
Oh, hold on a second. This is... hello?
Oh, hi, guys!
Hey, Spencer.
What you doing? Trying not to get scared?
Just looking at a list
A
of...
list of chores from your mommy?
No, Spence, it's a list of fears that someone sent for us to bust.
A whole list of fears? What a scaredy cat! Have fun trying to bust that! I know you all are good, but not that good. Plus, not every fear can be busted.
Actually, Spencer, they can, and we figured out that the best way to bust a long list of fears like this is through prayer.
Oh yeah, prayer! Who even knows how to do that? I mean, I know how to pray for my food, or before bed, but for all those fears, good luck with that!
We don't need luck.
That's right. Prayer is talking to God and telling him what you need. And Jesus tells us exactly how to do that in the Bible. Take a look. Trey, can you look at the lights?
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
One day, Jesus' friends, the disciples, saw Jesus praying. They wanted to know more and asked Jesus to teach them how to pray. The disciples gathered around, and Jesus didn't just tell them how to pray, he showed them exactly how to talk to God. Jesus started his prayer off by thanking God and telling him how great he is. God loves us, takes care of us, and is always with us. We can show him how much we love him by thanking him for all that he has done every single day. God cares about everything that is going on in our lives. So the next thing Jesus did was ask God for the things they needed. God wants us to talk to him about the way we feel and the things we need. Big or small, God cares about them all. Maybe it's something big like helping someone in our family who is sick, or even something simple like having a great day at school with our friends. The last thing Jesus did was ask God to forgive them and help them to do what's right, like forgiving others. And that's the way we should pray. Okay, Trey, you can turn the lights back on. There's really no right or wrong way to pray. Jesus just wants us to know that we can always talk to God and he will help us.
How cool is it that we can talk to God about anything, anytime, no matter what?
So this whole list of fears, things like spiders and the dark, can be busted by talking to God.
And even lima beans?
And even the fear of lima beans can be busted with prayer.
That's right, and you know what that means. Looks like these fears are...
Busted!
You're doing all right over there, Nick?
Now, I'm good, Mo. Don't worry. Whew! It is hot. I just ran to the FEARBUSTERS truck at supersonic speed to hand over all the fears and get rid of them to the field team as soon as possible. Whoa, it's hot out there.
Good job, Nick. Way to go. Here's some water. Way to take one for the team.
Thanks, Mo. You're a good friend. But let me tell you, Mo, it was all worth it. They busted all those fears with one solution, Mo. It's crazy.
Oh, that field team to the rescue again. Man, they're really busting fears. It's wonderful. And they just proved there's not a single fear that cannot be busted by praying. All we have to do, no matter what's going on, all we have to do is go to God with our fears and he will bust them all. It's amazing. It's genius, Nick. You know what this means, don't you?
I'm 3 steps ahead of ya. It's time to make it official. Fear busted.
Yeah!
We've never busted over 100 fears in one day. It's an official record. Yes.
Yep. I'd say we're getting pretty good at this. Once we send off this letter, we can call it a day.
Great. You know, Mo, all this fear busting is getting me hungry. Let's run over to the pizza place and get some nice pizza.
Don't have to twist my arm about it. We can get those cinnamon sticks too.
Obviously. Hello, FEARBUSTERS hotline. How may I help you? Oh, let me put this on speaker.
Hello? Yeah, this is Bigfoot. And I'm calling to see if you guys could help me bust one of my fears.
Sorry, I must be hearing things. Did you just say that you're Bigfoot? Like, Bigfoot?
Yeah, I did say that. I know it might be hard to hear me. I'm calling from a cell phone I found in the woods. I wanted to call you because I have a fear of people taking my picture. I seem to always be having a bad hair day, and it's one of my greatest fears that someone's gonna catch it on camera. I mean, do you know how hard it is to find decent hair products in the woods? And I have hair all over my body. I mean, how am I supposed to style the hair on my back? It's impossible to reach. And plus, those cameras are so harsh these days. I mean, people can zoom into a picture and have evidence of my bad hair day.
I feel you there, big guy. I was actually having one of those days today too. You know, I have some hairstyle tips that I'd be really happy to share.
Oh my goodness, I've had enough with this hair talk.
All right, you know what? I took some notes today after everything that we learned from our research, and let me, Bigfoot, listen carefully, okay? Listen here. What we've learned in our lab today is that when you're afraid, you should pray and ask God to help you with your fear. When you do that, no fear, and I mean no fear, can stand up to the power of prayer.
It's true, Bigfoot. Prayer is guaranteed to bust your fears. Now, Bigfoot, if you have any more problems, just give us a buzz again.
Oh, Bigfoot, wait. Before you go, let me give you an idea on a hairstyle product. It's incredible. Let me tell you about it. It's a specially formulated waterless shampoo with a secret ingredient you'd never expect. Peanut butter! Trust me, it's a miracle worker.
Bye, Bigfoot. Talk to you soon. Well, Mo, fear busting never sleeps, my friend. There's always new fears to bust. And you know what? I think we did a good job on helping Bigfoot bust his fear of getting his picture taken. So you know what? That means fear is busted.
I guess that just goes to show that everyone has fears, and not just people, but monsters too. You know, it's a good thing you have your monster knowledge from all those monster movies that you've made. In fact, I'm sure Bigfoot might go and tell all his friends about our business.
You bet. Let's go.
Yep, another successful day at the headquarters, Nick. But if I don't get some food in my stomach, it's gonna bust. Can we please get that pizza now? And those cinnamon sticks.
Oh, hey guys, it's me, Evie. I hope you've all been doing well. So I hear that if we pray, God will bust out all our fears. And sometimes I'm scared of spiders or being in the dark by myself. So it's good to know that if I pray, God will help me conquer all my fears. So now, we'll learn more from Hooper and Indy.
No, you will not learn anything else from me today. First of all, I have a few complaints that I would like to bring up. 1. Who are all these people? 2. Where did all my screen time go? This is ridiculous. The people need to see Indy Bartholomew III.
Indy, you're missing the point. First of all, it's okay to share. Second of all, can we talk about what happened? Bigfoot! Bigfoot! I told you guys he was real. Cats, in your face!
You know what? Never thought I'd say this, but, I guess you're right, Hoopy. Poor guy. Wonder what it's like to not always look perfect like I do.
Guys, I think you're missing the point here a little bit. It really wasn't about Bigfoot, although that was surprising. What do they learn? How do they learn how to bust fears? Anyone pay attention to that?
Oh, yes. Well, right. That is more important. You're right, Father. And those guys were pretty cool, I must admit, as much as I like myself. And these people were pretty awesome. And I did learn some important things. I mean, the fact that all my fears can be handled just by praying to God, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, as much as I'm happy I found out that Bigfoot's real, I guess it's pretty important, too, that, now I know I can bust all my fears, because Whoopie's scared of a lot of things. I mean, like, a lot. And when I say, like, a lot, I mean, like, everything. And I didn't think I'd be able to bust all those fears, but on day 1, I learned how to bust all of them.
Yeah, it's just nice to know that, people with fears can actually be able to bust them with prayer to God. I mean, if I ever get a fear, at least I know I'll be able to bust it, when that day finally happens.
Nice job, guys. I mean, Cat's always missing the point as usual, but, what's new? Can't be surprised at this point. So that's a really great thing to remember. How are we going to remember that? There's something that we usually do to help us remember what we have to know. You know what? I think my friend Alyssa, she might be able to help us figure out what we got to do next. So, Alyssa, I'm going to hand it over to you. Say hi to everyone.
Hey guys, it's Alyssa. I miss you all so much. I hope you're all being safe. Let's head right into our need to know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to do our need to know. Oh, man. Okay, so our field team is actually going to help us out with this. They're going to do an experiment to help us unlock our need to know for the day. The way they're going to do is one of the members of the field team is going to hide a spider under a cone. He's going to mix them up. We got to try and figure out which one the spider is under. If we guess the right one, we'll unlock the need to know. All right, let's try it out now.
Where's the spider?
Where do you guys think it is? I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's check it out.
Nice job, guys. You did it. You unlocked our need to know. That was one of the few times we'd actually want to find a spider. All right, so I want to put up for you guys again right now. When I say bust fear, when I say bust, I want you to pound your fist into another. I want you to pound your fists together. And when I say with prayer, I want you to put your hands together like you're praying. So bust fear with prayer. Bust fear with prayer. See, isn't it awesome that we serve a God who can bust any of our fears, and all it takes is just praying to him, and he can bust all of our fears? I think that we serve a pretty good God, a pretty amazing God. And the way we show him how we appreciate him, one of the ways we worship is by singing and dancing. So I need everyone to get out of your seats. Come on, I see you. You sitting down right there. You sitting on your couch. Sitting in that chair over there. I see you. No sitting down. Everyone up. We're going to sing, dance, and praise our God. Let's do that right now.
He freed me from all my fears. I will trust His word. Hey, we're not scared, we're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared, we're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared, we're set free from our fears. Hey, we're not scared, we're set free from our fears. We are fearless, fearless. We are fearless, fearless.
One. All right, guys, I hope you had a lot of fun worshiping, meeting our fear-busting team, and learning how to bust a few fears. So next week, our fear-busting team is going to be back, and they're going to be ready to bust more fears and teach us how to do it. See you guys next week, and also make sure you come out on Tuesdays to see Going Crazy at Home with Pastor John. I'll see you guys then. See you later.